already for a Monday morning. It is what it is. Okay. 5 minutes after for the start, but we're going to get rolling right away on these statistics. Don't mind my kiddos, grandbabies, junk in the background. Try and avoid that. But yeah, new grandbaby this week. So, woo, that's exciting. Weather, I don't know what it is that nice, really beautiful day, and then not a nice day, and then a nice day. It's May in Indiana. What can you say? All right, so let's get started on stats. We're going to go through these quickly. We have a couple of new ones to throw in there because of interest. So I'll throw those in at the end, and that's going to be Speedway and Martinsville are requested. So without further ado, and those will be last and not in our sequence that we usually run through here. So for Indianapolis, 224, I just take these glasses right off. 224 new listings, 296 pended, and a total of 1,628 active right now in Indianapolis, the whole entire city. So 235 of those are new construction. And let's see, closed sales at 242 with 41 days on market, 6 median. Last week we saw 11 and 8, so it just depends on if an older property gets sold. List versus sold, 99%. All right, and moving over to the west side, we're going to go to Avon. Avon had sorry about the shake there, folks. Avon had 4 new listings, 20 under contract this week, 55 still active in the market right now, 9 closed, with 8 of the 55 being new construction. Average days on market in Avon, 53. Median days on market at 4, so new stuff's moving pretty quickly. List versus sold price at 99%. Minimum price $145, the max at $480. In Brownsburg, lower numbers this week. Well, we had more listings than we've seen since since before March at 12. And by more, I mean one more, because last week was 11 and this week is 12. So the highest number so far for listings in a week. Pended this week, 21, pretty active out there. Total active at 49 in Brownsburg, 12 sold last week. We had 21 of the 49 were new construction. 47 average days on market with a 13 median, 98% of asking price. Low end is $200,000, the high end at $475,000 for the maximum price. Plainfield, 15 new listings, 6 pended this week. Total active at 39. Closed at 6, new construction at 10. So of those 39, a third of those were new construction in Plainfield. And you've seen it. You've seen that activity down there. 82 days on market average with 100% of asking price, and minimum price at $228, maximum price at $370,000. Moving on, we're going to wrap up Hendricks County. So the total for Hendricks County, 41 new listings, a little bit low. Pended this week at a little bit low. All time it's low. But pended this week, 62. There are still 193 homes active on the market, with 33 closings. 50 of those total active are new constructions. So a fair chunk. We're seeing that across the board in most of the metro Indianapolis area, that new construction plays a larger part than we've seen before. So that's actually a good number, because we just don't have the inventory. It's gotta get houses somehow. So, all right, so average days on market total in Hendricks County at 50, the median at 13. They're at 99.5% of asking price. The minimum price for the county, 145,000. Maximum price for last week at 720,000. Moving north, Carmel, new listings at 40, pended 31, 143 still active, with 34 of those being new construction, and 32 closings last week. Average days on market really tight at 14, and the median at 4. List versus, which tells me there's less and less of the old inventory left. There's just not a lot left out there. There's still 143 houses, but all right, list versus sold price 99%, and the low end at 241 and the high end at 2.6 mil for Carmel. Fishers, Indiana. Let's take a look. 19 new listings, 25 pended, and 20 closed this last week. There's still 101 active listings, and 23 of those for Fishers are new builds. Average days on market 22, with the median at 3. So things are going very fast. Don't mind my messy hair today. It's all about the stats. And as soon as I figure out how to do green screens, we'll be there, and I'll have them up there so you don't have to look at me so much. The list versus sold price for Fishers is 103%, minimum at 223, and the maximum at 925,000. Westfield is up next as we work through the north side. 33 new listings, 17 under contract, 14 closed, with a total still active on the market at 180. 90 of those, get those differences, 180, 90, exactly 50% of the listings still active in Westfield are new construction. 25 days average on market with a 3-day median, 100% of asking price. 314 the low end, and 1.2 million on the high end of what sold last week in Westfield. To wrap up Hamilton County, we're looking at 122 new listings across the county with 115 pens. There are still total active 567 houses. 180 of those are new construction, maybe don't even have the ground opened up yet. So we'll see. 21 average days on market for median, 99.9% of sale versus list price, so we're really close to 100 there. The low end, $100,000, and the high end on those that sold at 2.6 million. And now we're going to move to Lebanon, the other side, Boone County. Pretty quiet in Lebanon, although the number is a little bit higher. 7 new listings in Lebanon, 6 pended, 4 closed, and 4 closed. Anyway, don't mind me. There are still 37 active in Lebanon, with 8 that are new construction. The average days on market 24, median at 22, so they're pretty close together, although it's taking a little bit longer up there for people to decide. So 99.6 the list versus sold price, minimum price at 225, and the maximum price at 399,995. So just shy of 400,000 in Lebanon. Whitestown was pretty quiet this week. 8 new listings. That's not too bad. A lot of it's new construction. So 8 new listings, 8 pended this week. There are still 73 active and only 1 closing in Whitestown. There are 55 of the 73 are new construction. So Westfield and Whitestown, by far, probably the biggest margin of the activity is new construction there. 100% of list versus sold price. I don't have an accurate average days on market, just because there was some skewed data and I didn't get a chance to go in and ferret it out, but probably someone typed something wrong when they did a closing. So, but 100% list versus sold price, 290. Oh, it's because the there's only one sold that this week. That's why. 290,000. All right, Zionsville. Let's take a look. 8 new listings in Zionsville, 14 pended. And from what I hear, showings have been so robust. It's almost been the crazy lines of cars for that. Open houses were so many people showing for good open houses, so many people showing that they couldn't keep count. So a very, very active market for 8 listings. So things are pretty, inventory's low, we'll say there. Very low. 8, 14 pended this week, still 55 active. 16 of those are new construction. We had 21 closings just last week. 101% of asking price, and you had prices from 200 to 1.4, almost 1.5 million in Zionsville. So wrapping up Boone County, only 23 new listings, and that number is bigger than it has been for over a month, 3 months. So we're getting there, but it's not enough. There's more than 23 families, groups of people looking for houses in Boone County, but that's all we got. So 31 pended, 169 still active in the county, 26 closed, and 76 of them, 169, were new construction. Median days on market 4, average 44. And then you're at just about 100% of asking price in Boone County. Moving on to Greenwood. Greenwood's very busy and happening as well, with 15 new listings, 26 pended, 30 closed. Total active on the market today, 140, with 38 of those being new construction. We have an average of 29 days on market and 16 the median. 98.8% of asking price, so you can still get a little bit of a deal down there. Minimum price at $205,000, maximum at just over $1 million, which has been steady for Greenwood. Franklin had 9 new listings, 11 pended, 45 still active. We had 12 closings, and of the 45, 8 new construction. 11 days on market average, 98.9% of asking price. In Franklin, 175 the low end, 583 the high end for Franklin. Wrapping up Johnson County as a whole, 30 new listings, 46 pended, 56 closed. We had 77 new constructions with a total active of 255. 31 days on market in Johnson County, and 99% of asking price there, with a low minimum price at $175 and the maximum at $1 million. Shelby County, 8 listings, 10 pended, 12 closed this week. 62 are active in Shelby County right now, with 24 of those being the new construction. 22 average days on market, 104% of list versus sold price. And so somebody got a really good deal there for a seller, and some buyer really got the home of their dreams. 79.9 on the 79,900 on the low end for Shelby County, 331 for last week on the high end there. Greenfield, let's take a look at you, Greenfield. 10 new listings, 12 pended, 6 closed, with a total active of 58, and 15 of those being new construction. 24 days on market, 98% of asking price. So things are pretty steady in Greenfield. 273,000 the low end, and 329 the high end in Greenfield. Move up to Fortville. 1 new listing, 3 pended, 3 closed, 3 new construction, and 10 on the market in Fortville. So if you're looking up there, you guys stay on top of it. They aren't coming on the market very fast. So 107% of asking price. So of the 3 that closed, some good deals for the sellers out there, some good pricing. 123 the low end, 575,000 the high end. McCordsville, Saw 11 new listings, 8 pended, 8 closed, 45 total active on the market, and 8 of those, or 19 of those are new construction. 58 days average on market with 15 median, a little bit longer up there. 99% of the asking price, 200 to 480,000 on the low and high end for McCordsville. Hancock County had 30 new listings, 25 pended, 23 closed. We have 178 active on the market, and 85 of those are new construction. 29 days average on market in there, and they're right at list price for sold price, 100%. And there were $123,000 was the minimum price, and $480,000 was the maximum price. We're going to jump into 2 requests. One was for Speedway, and there is nothing in Speedway right now. It is there is 1 listing in Speedway. So there's not a lot to report to you. It just, they don't come up very often. In the last couple of weeks, we saw 2 closed and 2 penned, but this week, just 1 new listing and 1 active listing in Speedway. So not a lot to tell you there. Sorry. If we could get some more folks in Speedway that decided to move, that would help. So for Martinsville, that was the other one, Martinsville, and I don't have the back data to give you some research on how the market has been there over a long period of time, but this last week they had 6 new listings in Martinsville, 8 pended, 44 are total active in Martinsville with 10 that closed. Of the 44, 7 of those are new construction. Very fast turnaround in Martinsville, very robust with 7 days on market average and 2 the median. So we're seeing stuff go in a week down there at the most, and sometimes over the weekend. 100.91% of a list price is what people are paying, and the minimum price at $175 and the maximum at $460 for Martinsville. That wraps it up this week. We saw some really weird weather over the weekend, kind of normal for Indianapolis metro, with hail and rain, storms, and sunny weather all wrapped up into one. I'm surprised we didn't see snowflakes, honestly. But we're pushing into May, and we'll see that weather get better and better. If you're going to be down at the Speedway during the month of May, I will see you. I will wave at me, and I will wave back. We've got lots of races and activities. Of course, we had the mini marathon last weekend, and lots of other things going on. A lot of local farmers markets are gearing up to get started. You're going to start seeing those and outdoor activities. I'll probably broadcast outside one of these days. It's just too drippy and dreary out there, and only 62 degrees at my house. So you get to see the kiddos junk in the background, all the toys, as we made continents. My 5-year-old grandson worked on continents last week, and he laid them all out with different tablecloths and things he found. So the ocean is still there on that table. All right, that's it for this week. I hope you have a great week. Remember, if there's a place that you want to know more about as far as the statistics, or want me to track and cover, please feel free. It may be even that sorry about that. It may be even that next week we could even dive into someone's neighborhood. So that's it. All right. Well, thank you very much. We'll see you next week.